Hey friends, welcome back to Reimagining Our Faith. In our last devotion, we talked about Nathanael. This disciple, Nathanael, who we don't really know much about, well, he encourages us. He challenges us even to study God's Word. As we said last time, Nathanael met Jesus because he first met God while studying the Scriptures. Nathanael, also called Bartholomew, is one of the quieter disciples, but his brief appearances in the Bible give us a powerful picture of what discipleship, real discipleship, looks like. We talked about his strength last time of challenging us to study God's Word. But Nathanael also had a moment of weakness. Basically, he shows us that disciples are still human. We all have moments when we don't live up to God's expectations. For Nathanael, his moment of weakness is seen in his bias and prejudiced attitude. When Philip told Nathanael that the Messiah was from Nazareth, Nathanael actually scoffed. He said, "Can anything good come from Nazareth?" Nathanael was prejudiced. He held an assumption about a certain group of people, those from Nazareth, and how God should work through people of this community. But when Jesus spoke to him, when truth confronted him, Nathanael let go of that bias and he responded with faith. "You are the Son of God," he said to Jesus. And years later, after the resurrection, Nathanael is still there in John chapter 21. He's still following, he's still faithful. Nathanael wasn't famous, but he was steady. He wasn't loud, but he lasted. In addition to teaching us about the importance of studying God's Word, Nathanael also teaches us to be careful about prejudiced attitudes and beliefs. He reminds us that disciples allow God to challenge our assumptions and even our prejudices. Nathanael had to overcome his biased attitudes about the town of Nazareth and the people who lived there. So what about you? What parts of your life harbor prejudiced feelings or beliefs? How do you need God to work within you to remove those prejudiced thoughts and attitudes and feelings? We all have places where God needs to correct us. That's part of being a disciple. And Nathanael shows us that discipleship isn't about being impressive. It's about being open, honest, teachable, and faithful. Today, may we follow Jesus with the same simple sincerity as God works within us to remove our biases and our prejudiced attitudes and help us to reimagine our faith.